Hey Foxy, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. How your Monday going so far? We approaching the evening time, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, okay, that's cool. That's what's up. What part of the States? You from the States? I'm in New York City. Where you from? I believe I seen your screen name prior in other streams, but I be so zoned into the reading sometimes I never actually had a chance to interact. West Virginia. Oh, a tiny town. Virginia is down south from New York City, like going towards Florida. Am I correct? Okay, cool. Yeah, Virginia. I never been to that state. Actually, the only state I've been to is Pennsylvania to go to Six Flags Great Adventures, to ride the Batmobile. It's a real rural. Oh, okay. So, in other words, you need a car to get around. Because rural areas, you need cars and stuff for transportation. There's not a lot of buses and trains in your area, I assume. Yeah. Do you drive? I want to learn how to drive. Only time that I found myself in a car was with my friends and I watched them drive, but I don't think I'll be capable of driving, not in the city. Oh, wow. Yeah, your teenage years. Look at that. You believe I'm 40 years old and I've never been behind the wheel? I've been in the passenger side. But I think I could do it. It's not that hard to learn. I'm assuming. I hope it ain't. It's gonna happen in divine time, I believe. Spirit know when he needs to position us the right place at the right time. Yeah, me too. That's why I'm like, you know, because you have to pay attention to the road, the lights, the signals, and then you got to pay attention to the people cutting in between cars, little kids coming out of nowhere. You got to be very attentive and alert in the city because anything can take place. That's why I'm scared, because I'm paranoid. Even when I'm in the passenger side, I'd be like, is you gonna drive us safely home? What's your credentials? Let me see your blue papers. I'm kidding. Yeah, a lot of traffic. Oh man. In New York, especially Manhattan, Midtown, downtown Manhattan, it's a war zone down there. Them yellow taxis, they always trying to cut people off to get a customer, get a fare. I'll be like, ugh, I'm not coming downtown unless I have to. I take the trains or the buses. That's my mode of transportation, or walking, pretty much. What's going on? Who else is in the room? Introduce yourself. Don't be shy. I won't bite. I had lunch today, y'all. Let me stop. Ooh, it's raining right now where I'm at, and I'm feeling it, y'all, all in my lower back. Cause I have a slipped disc, a herniated disc, and I have to start doing some physical therapy to relieve the pressure. My weight is not helping either, ladies. But that's a whole nother ball game and arena. Feel me? Ooh wee. I just thank God I'm alive. I'm still here, and we gonna do what it do. Feel me? Ooh wee. Excuse me. Oh, is it because of your location? Because you're in a rural area? The signal is not that strong, I guess. It happens. Sometimes it does that here, especially with the prepaid cell phones. I'm on a prepaid plan, so I pay one flat rate for my cell phone for the whole month. But I noticed that it does lag going towards the new month because the data done been used up. I abuse the data. Hey, Tisha. Did I say your name right? T- it's not Taisha. Shadow here. Hair. Hey. Okay. All right. I never saw y'all before. How y'all doing? Wait, introduce yourself. Where y'all from? Tisha. I said it right the first time? Okay. Forgive me for my mispronunciations. I'm doing good. Thank you. That's good to hear. It's the start of a new week. Hopefully y'all in a good headspace. Y'all feeling victorious. You feel me? Yeah. As long as you continue to maintain an attitude of gratitude and you do what's best for you, you can't go wrong in the day. Oh, snap. Happy birthday. Capricorn. Capricorn in the house. I just did Capricorn's reading live earlier. Were you in the live stream earlier? I don't remember seeing you. Well, Capricorns, y'all had a good y'all had a good start for the January 2020 coming in a few days. Oh, Oklahoma. Yeah, Justine. Yes. I love that woman, man. That's Mother Goose right there. Mother Goose taking care of me. It's a beautiful feeling when someone actually believes in you and can actually see you working hard to strive for your dreams. And that's my whole purpose and goal, is to try to, uplift humanity and myself in the process. Yeah. I don't know if you watched the live reading for Amber Lynn, her birthday. I did a birthday spread for Amber Lynn Reed. And I don't know what to say no more, y'all. Amber Lynn Reed, the universe gonna have to step in. I'm gonna pray for her. But I just hope that it's not too late. But based on the energies I saw, check out the reading when you have times. It's profound. I'm telling you. Yeah, yeah. It's in my channel. That's all we can do. We can only strive for positivity, because the universe is going to give you what you put out. So if you continue to put out negative thoughts against yourself and other people, that's what's going to be delivered right back to you. I had to catch myself many times and ask myself, why am I sitting here looking at this woman's content and actually not liking her, and things of that nature. This was a while ago. I woke up out of that. That was the low vibration hitting me in the head. I realized I got something in common with Amber Lynn. We both done gone through the struggle. You feel me? I am Amber Lynn Reed in reality. I need to work on that myself. It'll happen, but you gotta be mindful of your thoughts and how you're not only judging yourself when you're looking at other people live their life, because we all have gone through something that is inexplainable. And from what I saw in her reading, She's having a hard time within her own soul. She don't know who she is, y'all. And I feel bad for her. Because nobody's trying to help her. Nobody's trying to guide her because she refuses to ask for help. That's that control. That's that emperor energy that came out twice in her reading, y'all. With the devil. So she's attached to a lot of negative low vibrations. And it's coming from her past. She's not letting go of the pain. The Ten of Swords represents completions, endings, but she refuses to end that cycle of abuse and torment within her own mind. And it's spewing into everyone that she interacts and comes in contact with, including the people that watch her on YouTube. Not knowing that she's, building up a following of people that's hating on her. What you put out is what you get back. So if you show yourself self-hate, you're going to get that back. I just hope she sees the message. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I had to go through a lot of dark night of the souls, y'all. I went through phases, many phases, and it takes courage and strength to stand up for yourself. But once you do, it's an amazing, freeing, liberating feeling within your heart. And then your mind is connected at the same time. And you be like, wow, I did it. I stood up for myself. No longer will I allow anyone to come into my world and use me and abuse me. Because I done did that all my life, y'all. Yeah. She says she's a believer in the universe and how it works and all that. I hope and pray it catches her ears, or at least Becky hears it, and Becky will relay the message to her, cause I do readings on both of them, relationship wise too. I tap into both their energies. I had a few videos of their relationship compatibility. Betty is look at me, Betty. Becky is she's tired. Becky don't know what else to do. One part of her wants to reconcile the relationship between her and Amber in the readings I did, and then the other side of her wants to be free from the insanity. You feel me? I got my lemonade on deck, y'all, all the time. I stay talking. I guess that's the Gemini in me. I'm a Gemini moon, so I like to interact with people and talk. And sometimes talking is therapeutic. As long as you find someone that's able to listen and not pass judgment upon you, you'll be okay. You'll find the solutions to your own problems that you done created within your own mind based on fear. Because we running from love, not knowing that we are love. All we got to do is tap into that love within ourselves. And can't nobody use us no more, y'all. Right, Tisha? I'm telling you, yes. Becky's not happy. And I think that's why her depression has gotten worse. I can identify, you know why? Because I was in a toxic relationship for almost 10 years with a man that would just belittle me, and I degraded myself so bad. I lost who I was in that process, and I just surrendered my whole essence and being to this man, to this human being. Because I was afraid to be alone. I never realized that I was never alone, y'all. We not alone. We have our guardian angels. We got the universe protecting us. When you're rejected by people, it's for a divine purpose. Don't forget that. So next time someone tells you no, accept it at face value and continue to keep moving forward. No matter how bad you wanted what you wanted when you wanted it, it wasn't for you at that time. That's the best advice I can give right now. And I had to learn that shit the hard way, because I refused to to let that toxicity go. You know why? Because I had to go inside myself and figure out what was toxic in me that kept holding on to a hope and a false dream based on an illusion that I created in my mind. Yes, Shadow. Talk about it, girl. Exactly. What? Hi. I'm reading it right. Okay. Let me take my medicine. Oh, my back is killing me, y'all, but I'm here. We gonna get it in. I'll explain to you what a Celtic's cross is. Hi. Give me 1 minute. I left something on the stove, y'all. I'm about to burn the house down. Oh shit! Damn. Ooh, child. I started smelling the string beans. I was like, wait a minute. I put some string beans on the stove. I forgot all about them, y'all. Because I'm just going to have some green beans with some chicken wings for dinner. No rice, no potatoes, none of that stuff. But, good thing I had it on low fire, low flame. But you know, when you put seasonings, you can start smelling the aromas. So it reminded me, go shut that shit down, Maria. Whew, you see I'm out of breath. I was running. All is well. No, for the person that was inquiring about the Celtic's Cross, the Celtic Cross is a 12 card spread that consists and shows me your present energy, what's crossing you that could hinder you or help you. I'll go into your distant past. I'll show you what happened, what took place a year ago, year and a half ago. And then we move on to your recent past energies. And then Spirit will show me and guide me towards what's coming towards you. And then I'll be revealing certain energies within your consciousness. What are you thinking? What are you feeling? What motivates you? What drives you in this moment? We tap into your unconscious. We look at your outside influences. How do you deal with people and interact with them on an interpersonal level? And then we move on to your hopes and your fears. It's a long reading. It's a long spread. You know, but it's worth it in the end because I get a full glimpse into the person that I'm reading for. All I need is your moon sign because your moon sign represents how do you emotionally deal with yourself internally and externally, with inside forces and outside forces. And at the end of the Celtic Cross, Spirit will show me the advice and the outcome. It's not a final conclusion because understand one thing: energy shift, energy transfers, and it can never be destroyed. It can only be transmuted and changed. So the outcome is ultimately up to you at the end of the day. I'm just giving you a guide. I'm just showing you ultimately what the universe is tapping into through me to give you the messages. And if I have to clarify, I will. And I also throw in oracles at the end for additional spiritual guidance. And you know what's awesome about the Celtic Cross spread? It's never failed me yet. Every private reading I do, I always get positive feedback from my clients. And they tell me, like, I really helped them out a lot. And that makes me feel good. Like, I'm doing my part in this journey. You feel me? And with the oracle messages, sometimes they just mesh and blend so beautifully with your reading that you know that message was specifically for you to hear in that moment in time. You know, so that's why I recommend the Celtic cross for private personal readings. If you want to do it live, I did a live one for someone on Christmas. Yes, it was a beautiful reading. And I appreciate each and every one of the ladies that sat through and listened to that message for the person that sent in their request and their payment for that reading. And I don't know if she's here, Simone Norris. I don't think she's here, not yet. But yeah, hi, that's what the Celtic cross is. It just shows you your past, present, future energies, like what's coming towards you consciously. You know, things that you're not aware of, things that you've been hiding from within yourself. Because I have no control over the cards. Once I zone out and I start the reading, I can't pay attention to the chat. But you're more than welcome to talk amongst yourselves or listen to the person's reading that's getting the reading done for them. And that's basically what I do. But I offer free readings on Fridays, ladies. So don't forget, save the date. Friday, every Friday, I pull oracles and tarot for the first 5 people that join the chat. And then if you would like to make a donation afterwards, we can do that. But yeah, it gets pretty intense on Fridays, and it takes a lot of energy out of me to do the readings. I did it the first time with 10 people, and I had to recuperate, y'all, for like almost 2 days. But in the end, the beauty in it all was that I was able to help someone understand what they can do to help themselves. And that's the whole purpose of tarot. It ain't to tell you the future, how you can hit the lotto, is he cheating on me, this, that. No, I don't focus on that. I focus on the person at hand and the energies that person has been navigating through. Yeah. So Fridays at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, give or take. If I'm gonna be running late, I'll put it in my community tab. But so far we had 2 groups already, 2 sessions, and it's been beautiful. I had a good turnout. And I really do love doing what I do, y'all. This is like my passion and my purpose. So you go figure that. When you find something that you passionate about and you love what you do, and spiritually the universe ultimately is giving you them blessings. Yeah. Huh? Oh, you was, Foxy. You was there. I didn't notice you. I'm telling you, y'all, I be in my zone, y'all. For real. And I don't necessarily go back and play the tapes. Laura W., you changed your screen name. Oh, not Laura W. Okay, all right. One of the Lauras that was there. Oh, yeah. I gotta get better with names, y'all. I'm telling y'all. For real. Oh, you remember Laura W. Yeah, she's a good soul. We working on her shadow side. That's why I'm trying to save up. Every reading that I do, I'm trying to save up because I want to get some dark themed tarot decks. So when we do the women's group on Fridays, for those that can't purchase readings, at least I can give y'all a little bit of some sort of opening to how it is you can get into your shadow self by confronting your own demons. And a dark theme tarot will actually show me what you are avoiding within yourself. I have one dark theme tarot, but I want to purchase others that I've seen on Amazon. Like the goddess Kuan Yin from the Divine Feminine Goddess deck that I have. She has a deck too. I'm looking at that one, y'all. So we can use Kuan Yin's energy for the empowerment to uplift one another. A general energy read is just going to show me exactly where you're at in this moment and moving forward how you can proceed to navigate through those energies. It's not as intense. It doesn't go as deep as a Celtic cross. A general is just for, like, I'll say 3 to 7 days. Yeah. But the Celtic cross, you can use those energies through those messages for almost like a month. Because your energy will shift as you get better with yourself. I'm starting to learn new spreads too. I'm always researching and trying to get more information. I'm in the Hierophant energy, y'all. General is just overall, like, if you have something you want to ask and it's pressing on your heart, I do yes and no questions as well. Yes and no questions consist of me pulling an oracle deck. Any oracle will work. If you get 2 oracles that come up in the upright and 1 in the reverse, the answer to your question is yes, and I'll explain to you why it's a yes. And 2 reverse and 1 in the upright represents a no, and I'll explain and go deeper and let you know why Spirit is telling you it's no in that moment, based on the question that you ask, pertaining to if you want to know a yes or no question. Yeah. So it can get intense, y'all. Kimberly Bambini, how you feeling today? You was telling me you was a little down under the weather this morning when I did Amberlynn Reed's reading. Has anything shifted, changed? You doing better? All right. Yeah. Well, that's good to hear. That's progress is progress, you know. Sometimes we just got to keep pushing it. We got to push. We got to keep pushing ourselves, y'all. You're welcome. I didn't forget. Yeah, because when someone tells me that they're physically going through pain, I can identify y'all, and I won't never forget what you relayed to me. You feel me? So I'm going to continue to keep you in my thoughts and my prayers. And if you want some Reiki healing, there's many of videos on YouTube. I even utilize myself for Reiki, to calm my center, ground myself, and it works. It's one in particular woman that, oh my gosh, she is amazing. Her name is Loon Innate, the Loon Innate, and she does ASMR Reiki. She combined the two, and let me tell y'all, ladies, you want to be relaxed? You want to just fall back, lay down, throw them headphones in your ear. Put her videos on. She talks about self-love, self-compassion, shifting your energies to work for your highest good. Oh, yeah? Yeah, I know you have to go through certain courses in order to be certified for that. I looked into it because I was interested at one point before I really started getting into the tarot. But I truly believe Spirit got me doing tarot because this is my divine purpose. And I'm not going to allow anyone to mock me, shame me, put me down, tell me that what I'm doing is not good. Because there will be people, when you follow the path that Spirit has for you, you're going to face some adversity from the closest person to you. It's up to you to dismiss those energies and continue to follow in your own path. Make your own way. And that's exactly what I'm doing. It can what can get expensive, Shadow? The Reiki? Oh really? Okay. They don't have any like free courses or anything? You would think that they do. Hmm, that's interesting. If they do have free courses, it's gonna be real difficult to find it if you Google it, because I be Googling stuff and it takes me all around the world. I'll be like, can I just get a website, please? Google, okay, Google. You had to volunteer. Well, that was a blessing. There's always a way, yeah, there's always a way to exchange and pay for services, for goods and trades and things. It doesn't necessarily always have to be about, you know, pentacles, actual coins and money. Wow. So as the classes get more intense, the costs go up as well. So you have to be specially trained in what to learn how to utilize your healing powers or manifest them in order to provide healing. See, that's why I said I'm gonna stick with the Lunanate and I'm gonna listen to her videos and I'm gonna utilize her free content for the time being. And it's helped me a lot to stay emotionally focused. I had my bad days, don't get it twisted, y'all. No, it's not related to God in any way or any type. Tarot has nothing to do with the religious God in the Bible. It's a spiritual practice. Is a tool used in divination. Divination is connecting with your inner spirit, the divine that's inside of us already. Because we all have the essence of what source has given us, which is the ability to see. We have psychic abilities, y'all. But all of that shit was cluttered and bogged down when we was children. You know what I'm saying? Through mass consciousness, TV programmings, the environment we grew up in, we lost our ability to have our senses be actually, directed towards doing the right thing. And then we get lost on our journey. But they wake up. So don't be surprised when you find out that you got a special gift and talent hidden from within. Because I had no idea I'll be doing this. 3 years ago, I wasn't thinking about tarot. But it took utter desperation for me to drop to my knees and praying to a God that I didn't even believe in, to just make the pain stop. Pain was my motivation that got me into tarot. Hey, Laura W. Yeah, there she go. Shadow. That's not Shadow, the other one. Oh, the other lady. Yeah, Foxy. Yeah, Laura W. Yeah. Uh huh. For a minute, I thought Foxy was you, Laura. I was like, you changed your screen name. And if you wanna learn more, Kimberlini, look up Guiding Echoes. She's a YouTuber, and she talks about God and all sorts of things, um, psychic abilities, connecting with the dead. Yo, I'm telling you, she goes deep. So be ready to hear some things on her channel, and you gotta keep an open mind. You want to learn what tarot really is, she'll be the one to explain it to you. Is nothing evil about this. It's just simply a system that was created in images and depicted with symbols. Is a form of communication between the human side of us, and the divine side, and how we connect to source, which is the universe. This planet we live in is alive right now. Why do you think when you manifest and you continue to think negative thoughts, negative things happen to you? Because the universe is always listening. Every thought you send out is a prayer. And whatever you're thinking, you're asking the universe to deliver it to you. So I'm trying my best to continue to think positive and be grateful in this very moment, y'all. I almost burnt my house down. I had my string beans rolling. Yeah. I'm about to whip up some chicken wings. Her name is Guiding Echoes. Guiding, like I'm guiding you, and Echoes. I put one of her videos in my community post too. She talks about the infinity symbol and how the infinity symbol is resemble and similar towards the dollar sign, the money sign on the dollar bill, and how the powers that be that created the paper money broke the infinity symbol to keep us stuck in that poverty consciousness. And when she explained that shit, I was like, well, I'll be damned. So I just shifted my thinking. Day by day, I keep telling myself, I am abundant. I am blessed. I'm grateful for whatever the universe provides for me. Yeah, Justine, yep. Kicking geese. Mother Goose. Absolutely. I had no idea that Justine even was reviewing my channel, to be honest with you ladies. Like, I was just doing readings on Amber and Becky and things of that nature, and then one of my subscribers, Junebug, I don't think she's here. I don't think she's come through yet. But Junebug brought it to my attention. She emailed me and she was like, Kicking Geese is reviewing your video right now? And I said, really? You shitting me. And she was like, nope. I said, okay, hold on. I'll be right back. And yeah, she did. And I felt so truly blessed and honored for her to do that. It made me feel special, y'all. In a good way. Like, yo, at least somebody's acknowledging me. I'm a small channel. I'm trying to grow, to get the messages out there to more people. Because there's a lot of tarot readers in the community that I haven't seen do what I do, to the extent that I've been doing. I try to be fair at all costs. You feel me? Yeah, Kimberlini. Yeah, I was attracted to her energy and how she was empathizing with Amber Lynn. And I understand the disappointment and the frustration that sometimes Amber Lynn can bring upon her viewers. But we must understand that there's something inside of us that triggers us to make us upset at her. So I had to go within myself and ask myself, why am I getting angry at this woman for her not choosing to do the right thing? Because there was a point when we was growing up, we didn't want to listen to anybody and do anything the right way either, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's not pass judgment upon anyone. That's my whole point. And I was in my intentions for delivering her birthday reading was simply to give her that hope and let her see that the dynamics and the way that she's handling things from last year to now is going to repeat itself if she doesn't open up her mind and look at things differently and actually take action to put it into motion and stick with it this time. That's all I hope. I hope she does try to lose the weight and stay on course this year. You know? Oh, what was that, Foxy? I'm still struggling with my weight, y'all. I'm not ashamed. Y'all see I'm a big girl, you know? I don't I don't really look at I don't look at people's appearances no more. I'm trying not to pass any type of judgment on anyone because I don't judge myself for all my life. It's not fair to judge anyone else. We don't know the struggles others are going through because they choose to suffer in silence just like I did. I was afraid to ask for help because asking for help is a sign of weakness. That was my belief. So I tried to juggle and do it all on my own. But at some point, the universe had to come in and take away everything that I was worshiping and believing in was true for me. And then when I was stripped down to my bone, I had no choice but to surrender. And it's going to come to that head with Amber Lynn Reed. I'm sorry to say that. That's what I saw in her energy. In the next 12 months, if she doesn't change, the universe is going to step in. That's what the tower is for. It's to wake you up. It'll shake you up, wake you up, and make you realize it's time to change, with or without your permission. And I know how that feels, to have your power stripping from you. Okay. Thank you. Oh, no. Don't beat yourself up. We've all done it. I've done it. Cause I was getting so frustrated. It's like, what's gonna give, Amber? And then I had to fall back. I had to take a second look at myself and ask myself, why am I letting this woman have so much power and control over my thoughts? Because at the end of the day, Amber Lynn Reed is good. She, financially, she's going to have a tower moment in that area. And if she doesn't change her ways, I saw death coming upon her. Not literal death, but in the reading, the death card came out twice for her. So that's two warnings from the universe already, letting her know that if she doesn't do something quick, fast, and in a hurry, her money, her career, her finances, all that is going to be taken away from her. Hey Agatha, how you doing? I've seen you before in my streams. Yeah. Child, the memory. The memory. Gotta get it right, Maria. Yeah, I remember you. Yeah, yeah. You've been here before. All right, cool. Yeah, but pretty much that's what it's all about, y'all. It's not about what the next person has or doesn't has. Like, yeah, is YouTube ultimately pushing people to go down the wrong path? But we all make choices, don't we? So if we choose to utilize the resources that we are being blessed with through the things that we do, we can choose for it to help us or hinder us at the end of the day. Unfortunately for Amber Lynn, she's not choosing to do the right things with it. Cause that devil energy ain't no joke, y'all. And when I talk about the devil, I don't mean the devil in the Bible. I'm not talking about the devil with the red face and the horns. Nah. I'm talking about the devil that's inside, in between our two ears, our mind. We can create our own heaven and hell just by the thoughts that we think. And if we continue to think that we are pieces of shit and we are unworthy of loving ourselves and others, the universe is gonna bring that devil energy in the form of other people to keep us stuck, keep us down. If you think about it, if Amber Lynn Reed truly had people in her corner to support and love and care for her, like in her physical life, like her roommates, including her partner, wouldn't you think they would have put their foot down by now and told her either she changes or she has to remove herself? You gotta give people ultimatums sometimes in order for them to get it. But that's not going to happen with Amber. No. It's sad, but it's the reality. Yeah. How's everybody feeling? Agatha Christie. Agatha Christie. That name sounds familiar. Like from, is that woman, Agatha Christie. It sounds like that woman from the Golden Girls. No, I'm not trying to be shady or nothing, but it sounds so familiar. Betty White, Agatha Christie, a TV series. Little Miss Detective. Let me stop, y'all. Oh, I was right. Agatha Christie. Sounds like a TV series from years ago. Detective Angel Lansbury. Mystery. Okay, you see? I knew that name sounded familiar. I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, I'm about to say I gave my age away. I done said how old I was 1,000 times in my streams. Girl, sure. And I can't believe January is only 2 days away, y'all. Tomorrow and Wednesday. Wednesday is January 1st. Y'all ready? Y'all ready to put these energies into action? I already got most of the signs up for the new year. Yep. A new decade, a new dawn, a new era, a new you. If you choose to take the blessings that are being presented to you guys, including myself. Oh, I want a new beginning, and I will receive a new beginning. Freedom. Freedom from non-attachment, from toxic people. One of the hardest things for me to do is to say no to someone. You feel me? Especially if I got love for you and I care about you deeply. But at some point, you got to ask yourself, ladies, is it them or is it me? Why do I keep allowing myself to give, and in the end, I'm not receiving anything in return but pain, misery, and heartache? And when you finally find the strength and the courage to say no, you'll know that was spirit having your back. Trust me. Yep. Because I'm not perfect. Never will be. Do I allow my flesh to supersede my intelligence? Hell yeah. All the time. Especially when it comes to food, y'all. That's why I keep saying I am Amber Lynn Reed, y'all. Because sometimes I just don't have the willpower to say no to certain things, like the tres leches cake from the bakeries, and that good old Red Lobster ultimate feast type of meal. Like, can I get some king crab and some scallops with some shrimps? Like, yo, y'all, I'm making myself hungry right now. But I'm serious. But in the form of a man. Now we talking about intimate, personal relationships with a man that you know ain't no goddamn good for you. And I'm talking about me. Like, I knew for years that I was dealing with something toxic, but I refused to look at the toxicity in myself. I preferred to live in a false illusion that this man loved me because I was afraid to love myself. But in reality, when you find yourself in toxic relationships with narcissistic people, they only are emulating or replaying the love that you already have for yourself. But because you're not in tune spiritually with the divine that's already inside of you, you expecting them to love you back. But in reality, they draining your love and taking your energy and just, oh my God. When I realized that I had fell in love with myself in a toxic relationship, that changed the whole game, y'all. That just changed the whole game for me. I realized my true strength and power always resided inside of me after all. Tres leches, baby. Yes. I got a piece on deck for the midnight hour. Cause I'll be hopping on here all hours of the night, y'all. For real. Get that munchies attack. Especially this lemonade be making me hungry sometimes. But I got dinner scheduled out, y'all. I'm good. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, no, Shadow. I'm dead ass serious. When you can actually go into that hermit mode and turn into that hangman, turn yourself upside down. Look at your situation you in right now with an emotional connection. You holding on, hoping that they're gonna give you what you seeking from within them. And when I realized that what I was seeking within that man, I had within myself, and I had the ability and the strength to transform my life and not depend on him to love me, I fell in love with myself. And that shit just changed the whole game, and I looked at everything differently. All kinds of relationships I'm talking about, even with my own children. I don't have to buy my children's forgiveness. I don't have to buy my children's love. You know, the mistakes of the past can't be resurrected. It was dead and gone for a purpose. To teach us how not to repeat the same lesson twice. But my stubborn ass shit. It took me a hot minute with that dude. I ain't gonna lie, yo. You know why? Because he looked like my dad. And I love my father, right? But my father didn't show me that love that I wanted him to show me as a little girl. Even though he took care of me, he fed me, he clothed me, he did the best he could, I always yearned for that emotional connection with my father. In my last relationship, that man looked so much like my dad. I had to realize that I wasn't holding on to that man because I loved him. I was holding on to him under the false image that he was my dad and he was going to take care of me at the end of the day. But it didn't happen that way, y'all. I got treated the same way, just like my father, emotionally unavailable. But because I was just familiar with just being rejected and neglected most of my life, I could have played the victim and continued to stay in that environment. But I couldn't take the pain no more, y'all. That pain hurts. When someone betrays your trust, lies and cheats on you, and you doing everything, you being faithful, you standing up for them, you taking care of them, you taking care of both households. I'm telling you, yo, realize your power and your strength, ladies. Don't let these clowns out here, bring you down no more. That's the whole purpose of that empowerment group. We got to get it right. We got to stop allowing these false karmic relationships to come into our lives to break us down. When in reality, the universe just wants to build us up. But we got to be willing to do the work. And it's scary. I didn't want to do the work, y'all. I didn't want to go inside myself and tell myself the truth that I fucked up many times over. That I gave up fighting for my children over a man that didn't mean me no good. And as a result, my children was left in the foster care system. And their father was an alcoholic at the time. And he didn't want to stop drinking. It was just a hot mess. I went through some shit. But can I use that as a foundation to continue to cry poor me? Nah, I had to find that inner wisdom. We all have it, y'all. It's called the high priestess. It's called listening to your intuition. If something don't feel right, y'all already know it ain't right. Never second guess your intuition. Trust in your gut. Oh, wow, Lori. You said preach, Maria. Nah, I'm not preaching, y'all. I'm telling you where I came from. And how the fuck I'm still trying to claw my ass out of the trenches. Because, trust me, yo, healing is like a mudslide. It's like quicksand. You think you made it to the top and you out of that shit, and all of a sudden one wrong move and you find yourself sinking back into the deep end of the fucking the place you just got yourself out of. And trust me, I've been there. I went back so many times thinking it was gonna be different. That's called insanity, y'all. Insanity is doing the same thing, expecting different results. Think about that. It has nothing to do with going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Insanity is just being ignorant, having the ignorance not to know, not to want to accept the difference. And I'm not calling anybody ignorant. Listen to the word ignorance. What does that sound like to you? Ignorance. We are ignoring our true callings, all in the name of love. But love really is based on our fear of not wanting to grow old and die alone. At least for me it was. I was searching for love in a man, and I had 7 men that I gave birth to in this world that gave me all the unconditional love that I ever needed. What kind of love you looking for, Maria? What kind of love you want out of a man when you gave birth to 7 men that will love you and cherish you and always come back home to you? To this day, my children, they say they forgive me and all that. And every day I have to make a decision to forgive myself for letting that part of my life go. Because the system broke me down, y'all. They stripped me of my motherhood. They took away that feeling and that passion and that desire. Because nothing I did was right for the system. New York City is fucked up, y'all. They corrupt out here. They'll snatch your babies and they'll put them in the system. And you'll have to go through hell and back just to get them back home. And then when you get them back, who are you getting back? I was afraid of that too. Listening to that toxic man telling me, you sure you want to get them back? The system already damaged them. It's either me or your kids. And because I didn't have no self-worth, no self-esteem at that time, I listened to him, then listening to my own spirit. And I just ignored the fact that I still had fight in me left. But they coming back, y'all. I talk to them all the time on Facebook, Messenger. They in Queens. They not too far from me. They telling me they coming home. And I'm like, uh-oh, let me prepare myself. Because I don't want them to come back and mommy ain't doing nothing productive. You feel me? Shit. Yeah, I believe my son was raped and molested in one of the homes. Because he has a lot of hurt and pain that he's masking. And he hasn't told me directly, but I did a reading on him. And I seen that he's numbing himself from the truth of what he went through. And I actually had visions of him being beat down by his current friends. And he couldn't believe that everything that happened to him, I told him. I think my gift, my psychic gift of seeing things happening through my dreams is waking up too. Meditate, y'all. Get in tune with your spirit. Listen to your intuition, and you can't go wrong. Nobody can pull the wool over your eyes no more. Except you. Except me. I can go back and be in self-denial and deny the fact that everything I've been through it went in vain. But I choose today to do the right thing and try to make amends within myself, making amends to forgive me. Forgiveness is not for anyone else. It's for you, ladies. Because when you forgive yourself, can't nobody tear your spirit down. Can't nobody take your power away. Because it was never theirs in the first place. You never gave your power away. You gave yourself a sense of an illusion that you gave your power away based on the situations at hand. But trust me, shit will come to a head. That tower moment will hit, and it's gonna hurt, y'all. I ain't sugarcoating it. Exactly, Felicia. Because that's what was programmed in me. I watched all these shows growing up, the Brady Family, the Brady Bunch, The Cosby Show, you know, the unity, the family unit, the husband, the white picket fence. I used to watch Bewitched and all that, you know, the love that they had. I was looking for that, but I never got it. All that shit was a lie, y'all. TV is just to confuse us and make us forget our divine essence of what we here for. I don't watch TV too much. Only the news. And I don't even like watching the news, y'all. The news doesn't tell you what's really going on in this world. You want answers, you gotta seek them out yourself. And 9 times out of 10, the answers is already inside of you. Sometimes we just need confirmation. And that's where I come in, to confirm through divination. Because in essence, we all connected spiritually. We come from the same source. And we're going to return to that same source and transition into another form through our energetic aura within. Our soul, our spirit goes into the next plane. Do I believe in reincarnation? Yes, I do. The other day I was live. There was one particular, I don't see her here no more, but she told me, she said that she saw one of my spirit guides standing behind me. And I said, is it a dark male figure? She said, yes. I said, oh, that's my ex-husband, the father of my children. He passed away last year. It's kind of ironic how spirit works. Now he's one of my spirit guides warning me, guiding me as well. I feel his presence. I feel him. I know he's here. He's still protecting me, and he's protecting his children too. I'm not afraid no more of the things that are not explainable, because I know they will be revealed when it's time. We might know the hows, but we'll never know the whys until we're ready to accept the whys and move forward, y'all. Yeah. Okay, ladies, I'm going to sign off now because, yeah, I'm getting hungry. I'm still smelling the string beans, y'all. But I wanna go finish up my dinner. I'll hop on later on. I hope I was able to, help you out a little bit with the conversations. I enjoyed your company. And I like talking to you ladies. I talk too damn much. I need to shut up sometimes and allow y'all to talk. But it's all good. I want to hear y'all experiences, y'all strengths, and y'all hopes next time, all right? Okay, I'll see y'all soon. Remember, have an attitude of gratitude. Remain in a peaceful state of mind. And continue to walk in your integrity. And know that grace and mercy is yours at your calling. You make that choice to forgive and forget and move on. I'm out, y'all. Later.